I give up on trying to make it so we're all on time or anything like that. I give up on everything. This was not what I had in mind when I suggested this idea. Did I even suggest this idea? I don't remember. I think we just kind of all like shot it around the little area that we were in, which I think we were by the pool. Because Dustin's like 2 weeks behind. Scott's like 2 weeks behind. I mean, he made a video, but he didn't answer anything. It wasn't under a minute, so I'm not going to count it. Zach was late, but his was pretty funny, so I'll just give him that. Just, I don't even bother anymore. And then we had Ethan. That was just weird. Like, apparently last week was just a weird week for pretty much everyone. So, I don't know if that's an explanation for any people on the other side of the camera, but weird week, I guess. I think that for this week, I'm going to make the subject video games. That's a lie. I just wanted to mess with Steve, who's probably watching this going, crap, he told me superheroes. Because he wanted to film with Ethan ahead of time, so he'd have the time to have Ethan in the video. So I sent him superheroes as the subject. Even before I was very sure about it, but I guess I'm just going to go with it anyway. Probably would have had a better opening if I was sure of it. Exhausted. Anyway. So, the craze of superhero movies, since Avengers came out, obviously, has been really big. I don't want to say I blame any movies in particular, but I think Batman, like not necessarily Dark Knight, just Batman, the one before that, Batman Begins, and X-Men really kind of did it, like really just pushed it out there. Because now we have movies like, we have the Avengers, and we have Captain America, and then we have the Fantastic Four and Fantastic Four 2, and we have the recharge of Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's 1, 2, and 3, and just, it's, the superhero things are all over the place, and it's getting really big in the media. But it's nice to have people connecting with those kind of things, because I always thought superheroes were cool when we were growing up. I mean, I didn't read too many of the comic books. I read what I could, because we were a poor family, and I got comic books from other people. And most of those comics were just X-Men. But I know a decent amount about the superhero universe, like DC and Marvel. And it's kind of nice to see people like getting interested in that again. It's kind of like a reboot on not just the movies, not just the fandoms, but people in general about their interests in superheroes. And I think that, I don't know, it's like it's something that kind of goes in my head. It's like, I really wish I had those powers. I think everyone kind of goes through one point in their life where they're like, what would be really cool right now if I just had freaking Superman's powers, or the Green Lantern's powers. Although both those powers seem pretty limitless, so I think everyone wishes for those at all times. But whose superpowers I always thought was the coolest, and I want to say he was underrated because a lot of people seem to like him, but Gambit. Gambit was a badass. Like, he was my favorite X-Men. He's pretty much my favorite superhero, if you even want to call him a superhero. He's more like an anti-hero for a lot of it. And I really liked his power, like his exploding cards, but the ability to he breaks up atoms or matter, if I remember correctly. It's been so long since I read him, and obviously he hasn't been in any movies except for X-Men Origins Wolverine, that I don't remember exactly how he does it, but I remember the general thing of it. And I always thought his power was really cool, because there's an episode where they get I think it's Colossus to throw a bus at someone, but he's like, wait, and he charges up the bus to explode first, and he throws it, and then it explodes. It's really sick. So, question for this week obviously is going to be favorite superhero in any universe at all, like Marvel or DC, you choose. Maybe explain why. And, yeah. Pretty much. I'm sorry, I'm so exhausted. I'm my mind is out of it. That's why I'm speaking pretty quietly. My hands aren't moving as much as they usually do. I just wasn't feeling well today. Yep. You know that Gambit was an Omega mutant? I read this on Wikipedia and stuff, and I don't remember ever seeing a comic book for it, but they said that he has his powers are able to get unlocked, and he can travel through energy waves and stuff. Anything that uses energy he can basically manipulate, which is sick. But I want to see that, the comic that happens in. If someone knows that comic where he gets the Omega mutant powers back, leave it down there. Because I know there's only a few of them. I know he's one of them. Well, he's mentioned to be one of them, along with, the Phoenix, like Jean Grey, unfortunately. There's Apocalypse, I think, is another one. Elixir, I guess his name is Elixir. Legion. There's just a few of them, but the Omega Power units. So they just gave him limitless, like everything. It's like Superman on steroid crack, whatever Superman could take, because he's not human. I'm rambling. That's it for this week. Maybe next week I won't be so tired or out of it. Yeah. See ya. Future's unwritten. It is.